Welcome to Insightful Gaming. Today, we're going to dissect an insane Contraverse Hold setup that's been setting foes ablaze since Lightfall. This build grants you the power to spam grenades and super, making it a powerhouse for any situation. Brace yourself for infinite void grenades, powered up by our exotic armor, Contraverse Hold. Not just that, but we also have infinite Devour to keep your health bar topped up in the heat of the battle. And as if that's not enough, we've got some killer seasonal mods that turbocharge this build, transforming you into a walking, talking, Nova throwing god. So let's dive in and discover how this build can skyrocket your gameplay. If you found this build helpful, don't forget to slam that thumbs up button, drop a comment, and subscribe to our channel for more thrilling setups and gaming content. Without further ado, let's dive in. Now let's get down to business and discuss how to rock this Void Warlock build. The secret sauce to this build is using Vortex Grenades, which receives a boost from our Chaos Accelerant aspect. Plus, each time your supercharged grenade scores a hit, you get over half of your grenade energy back. This plus your grenade Kickstarter mods, you will have back-to-back grenades. Our exotic perk, 𝗕𝗘𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗘 awards you damage resistance while you're charging up your Vortex Grenade. Topple weakened foes, and you'll spawn an Orb of Power and a Void Breach, refilling your ability, grenade, and melee energy reserves. Keep those grenades flying, debilitate your enemies, and knock them out to keep the Orb of Power and Void Breaches flowing. In the moments between grenade tosses, use your primary Void weapon to continue your onslaught. Void weapon kills will also churn out Orbs of Power, supplying even more energy for your abilities. And remember, Devour is your best friend. It will keep you in the battle and continuously stock up your grenade energy for unleashing those mammoth supercharged Void Vortex grenades. Make sure you're popping your abilities as soon as they're off cooldown and keep the cycle rolling. Let's talk about the abilities we have chosen for this build. We carefully picked each one to match our playstyle and maximize our effectiveness in combat. First up is Cataclysm. With this ultimate, we can fire a huge Nova bomb that tracks enemies and creates miniature black holes when it explodes. It's perfect for wiping out groups of enemies or taking down champions. Our grenade of choice is the Vortex Grenade, which creates a field of damaging energy that expands. It's great for area denial and can trap enemies or cut off choke points. Plus, with our aspects, the grenade can get supercharged, making it even more powerful and pulling enemies together for us to unleash our other abilities. Next up, we're using Healing Rift for our class ability. It creates a circle of healing energy that quickly restores our health and shields. And for melee, we're using Pocket Singularity, which creates a miniature black hole that draws in enemies and explodes when it makes contact. It's perfect for taking out groups of weaker enemies or setting up larger targets for our other abilities. Together, these abilities work seamlessly and create a devastating combination that makes us a force to be reckoned with on the battlefield. Moving on to the aspects that enhance our build, we have Chaos Accelerant, which allows us to hold our grenade to overcharge it, resulting in a more lethal and effective grenade. Additionally, when paired with our Vortex Grenade, it increases the vortex's size and duration, making it even deadlier. This aspect is an integral component of our build, amplifying our grenade's potency and replenishing our energy reserves upon grenade kills. When wearing Contraverse Hold, you can also resist incoming damage while charging your Void Grenade. Furthermore, charged Void Grenades will return grenade energy on hit, generating grenade energy upon hitting a target from the exotic perk. Our next aspect is Feed the Void, which activates Devour when you defeat a target with a Void ability. While Devour is active, final blows restore health and extend Devour. Plus, we also get grenade energy, which is a crucial part of this build. With these aspects, we have multiple ways to generate grenade energy, weaken enemies, and stay alive in the toughest battles. Switching gears to our fragments, we've picked out Echo of Provision, which grants melee energy every time we damage a target with our grenade, an excellent fragment that keeps our melee energy topped up. Next, we're rolling with Echo of Undermining for that extra weakening punch. Lastly, we're bringing Echo of Persistence into the mix, extending our Devour and other Void buffs. To wrap it up, we've got Echo of Remnants. This fragment doubles the lingering grenade effects for our Vortex Grenade. These aspects are the perfect fit for our build, blending seamlessly with our overall setup. Now let's delve into the weaponry that will elevate this build to invincible heights. To make this happen, we need a primary weapon that showers you with overshields like it's going out of style. For our primary, we are running Bria's Love. This can come with a couple of good perk combinations. If you want to play super defensive, run it with Repulsive Raise perk. This remarkable perk serves up over shields when you vanquish foes, granting you a formidable 45 HP shield for a solid 8 seconds, which is only amplified by our trusty echo of persistence fragment. For more of an offensive style, you can run explosive payload with rapid. This is what I am running, and it is great for Grandmasters. Alternatively, you can also run Graviton Lance, which is an absolute blast to play with this build. Now let's delve into our armor mods. We're equipping 2 Ashes to Assets mods, which bestow upon us bonus super energy with every grenade kill. Next in line, we're using Harmonic Siphon, which fuels us with Orb of Power with rapid Void Weapon final blows. Transitioning to our exotic armor, we are slotting in 2 Grenade Kickstart mods, which instantly replenish our grenade energy when it's exhausted. Up next, we're using Bolstering Detonation. This gifts us class ability energy each time we inflict damage with a grenade. Regarding our chest piece, feel free to slot in your chosen defensive mods here with 1 Charge Up mod. Shifting focus to our boots, we're strapping on 1 Innervation mod, hacking away at grenade cooldown each time we harvest an Orb of Power. We're also fitting in stacks on stacks, giving us an additional armor charge stack with each Orb of Power collected. Up next, we're using Insulation, which trims down ability cooldown each time we gather an Orb of Power. Wrapping things up with our Warlock Bond, we're sliding in 1 Bomber mod, cutting down grenade cooldown every time we utilize our class ability. We're also installing the Reaper mod, aiding in birthing another Orb of Power after a kill following class ability usage, a frequent spectacle in this build. To top it off, we're utilizing Powerful Attraction. This gem magnetically draws in nearby orbs of power every time you trigger your class ability. Now let's talk about the seasonal mods to make your build even more awesome. For the first route, just grab whatever any champion mods you need based on what you're facing this week. In the second route, go for Diviner's Discount. Now for the third route, pick Elemental Orbs Void. If you're running a Void subclass, eliminating enemies with your weapon will drop Void Orbs. In the fourth route, 3 mods for you. First, Elemental Fury makes champions you've stunned take extra damage from your abilities and those Void Orbs you're making. Second, go with Communal Pickups. When an ally destroys or picks up your Elemental Orb, you gain bonus damage with weapons matching your subclass for 10 seconds. Finally, Refreshing Pickups gives you a little boost to your weakest ability meter every time you grab a Void Orb. Finally, last route on. First up, Monochromatic Maestro gives your weapons and abilities a little extra 10% more damage for 5 seconds after using them. Finally, we are using the Elemental Munitions for that sweet heavy ammo. Ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the grand finale of our build. I trust this video left you both enlightened and amused. If this video tickled your fancy and you crave more, don't hesitate to drop a comment, smash that like button, and hit subscribe. Have a great rest of your week.